Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to EU4 as the Manchu. So when we last left off, we had just finished a delightful little war with Persia here, which allowed us to create our new best buddy in the whole wide world, Iraq. We also have these rebels over here who apparently, when I last left off, I didn't properly leave us at the last place, so our save is now slightly off. Delhi did something over there. We're gonna make some spy peoples with the Ming. More rebels are popping up everywhere, which is gonna make it very, very difficult in order to deal with certain things. Well, certain things. That's not a very helpful explanation of anything, is it? Oh my god. I've completely burned my people out. Pains me. Alright, Kiva will take care of that. By the time we get back down here, that should be okay. We do have a bunch of Persian separatists that are going to spawn somewhere, apparently. In this general vicinity, apparently. We should be okay. Mostly. Lots of rebel problems, though. We also have these Mongols over here who are still going to be mildly problematic for a little bit. We have some natives. And the big thing for this episode is, I said we're going to attack Sign next. I think we might attack Khorasan first, actually, because then we can finish eating the Timurids and we can get rid of Sign. Which, incidentally, would... Yeah, Delhi would join in. None of my allies would join in. Specifically because I do not owe 10 favors, and because it's a distant war. It's always a distant war. I think part of that has to do with the fact that there's nations in the way that are not vassals or allies or me or something. Alright. So far, so good. I should be careful, though, with the Ottomans, because I do have this minus 54 aggressive expansion, plus the allied to rival thing. A very complicated political game I'm playing here, apparently. And one that could be bad for my long-term health. Maybe. Delhi has now announced me as a rival. Okay, good for them. We already were, but alright. And let's see. Kievan noble rebels, Kievan peasants, tribe strengthened, internal conflicts. Alright, so Khiva is not in a good spot, and probably won't be for the foreseeable future, if I had to guess. Still peasants. Bajnord, right here. Okay. We'll do what we can. Like so. Alright, we also have Tabaristani separatists over here. I feel really bad for poor Khiva. You know what, I actually think it might be a good idea to just enable scootage on them, to be honest. It might actually be safer that way. But then again, no, I want them to be part of the help. If they're not helping me, then they're helping the enemy, really. And we can't have that. I wish I had the economy to be able to just afford, like, infinite advisors, but unfortunately, life is not... Oh, good, Alaska. We have our first colonial nation. Awesome. I mean, we'll continue colonizing over here, because why not? And meanwhile, over here... Holy crap, there's actually separatists? And that's a pretty reasonable stack. What the heck's going on over there? Eva. Boars. What? I don't know what happened there, but alright. Okay, we've improved some opinions of us. The Ottomans part of this? It looks like it. That's always good. And let's see here. Damn it, they've allied with Malwa, who's even bigger. I should have taken my chance. I'm an idiot. Quite frankly. Because Malwa is probably even bigger. How big is Malwa relative? Why is this no longer numbered based on name? It seems to be automatically based on force limit size, which I find really annoying. Mostly just because I was, you know, I was used to it one way, and now they've changed things on me, apparently. 28 of 35. Yeah. This is an unholy alliance that is basically designed solely for the purpose of saying F you. You're not getting anywhere into Alaska. Or into Alaska. You're not entering India. Also, there's a wasteland province right here that I couldn't see. But it exists. The game is definitely certain it wants me to know that. Alright, so I'll just go after Coruscant instead. And we do need to start building up towards fighting the Ming. Oh, and another great advisor has died. Ah, but we can't afford to embrace colonialism, which is good. How are we doing on that particular situation? Reasonably good, actually. We can get a whole bunch of tech at this point. Like, look at that. That is just awesome. Step footmen, apparently. All right. And a new idea group, which I think will pick up defensive. Normally, I'd go for offensive, but the land maintenance modifier decrease is probably more important right now, if I had to guess. So that's what we're going to go with first. Oh, there is a fort here. Interesting. Also, an interesting thing I forgot to mention last time about 1.9 is that forts for the AI, they don't get any cheats anymore involving that, so they have to pay what we pay. And that is a beautiful thing. Alright. I was a terrible new leader, apparently, but a new leader it was. And the fact, holy shite. We're making bank here. This is good. I like this. I like this a lot. You guys are still not at war with each other, which, again, baffles the hell out of me. Gotta be honest, this change. I like it, but at the same time, it's weirding me out. Oh, I can actually pick up extra morale, which is also good. Very good indeed. Obviously, I'm going to tax Alaska until there's nothing left, probably. That just makes sense. Stay calm and take pride, which means we get less land maintenance for a little while. Okay, we have Tabaristani separatists that I'm going to pop any moment now. We have Persian separatists in Iraq, which we're also going to have to deal with. But, oh, Persian's not actually an accepted culture. Interesting. I don't know why I thought it would be, but it is. And now we can go to war with Coruscant if we want. Oh my. That is a lot of rebels. Or Iraq won't be able to handle that on their own. But they're not going to have any rebels to deal with after that. A golden era for our culture. Nice. That makes me happy. We got some separatists over here. This is not going to end well for me. Oh, nice. Free stability. Wow. The game is being suspiciously generous. Which makes me very suspicious. There's nothing more suspicious than a game being generous to you. Especially when that game happens to be EU4. Alright, let's continue sucking up as much... Holy... Okay, what's going on here? What is this? Me actually having an economy? Being able to afford... What's going on here? What is this? I'm not even ahead of time in anything. This is... It's completely baffling. I don't understand. Why am I suddenly so rich? These peasants are going to be a problem, aren't they? If I had to guess. Just try not to walk on top of them. Oh, of course. I knew things were going too well. Alright. Let's see here. Element or manpower. I guess this is better. Own and goal, which is all the way on the other side of my country. Fortunately, I do have these fellows right here. Own and goal, which is right here. Now 7 are going to pop up, so I should probably build an extra horsey or two. Which is going to take many, many days. Alright, we can do this. It's going to be okay. our truce with, or Colonial is doing something to us, because they like doing stuff to us, apparently. I'm kind of wondering if I should pick up admin ideas, or like just drop humanist entirely and go admin. Or possibly, I'll just do that. There we go. Killed them. Game, set, and match. And I'm just going to sit down here, because we are going to wait until... I mean, sooner or later, they've got to go to war with each other. They hate each other. Why are they not going to war? It's because this patch has somehow wibble-wobbled things, hasn't it? That's what's going on. Colonial declared war on Persia. The ball's on them. Alrighty then. Let's get this war on the road, of course, on. We need it. Show superiority. Go ahead and kill. What are you doing down there? What are you doing down there? Why are you down there? You know what? It'd be stupid to fight them in the mountains. I'll let them do whatever it is they're doing down there. And it looks suspiciously like these fellows have no land. We are lost to a... Wait, what? What? What happened? Why did they... Wait. If they're at war with... If they join a war with me, can I not annex them? Oh, that's an annoying change. Alright. Well, I guess... That's actually really, really annoying. I hate that change. That's a stupid change. I don't like that. I mean... I suppose there is some kind of balanced logic, but I don't know. I still think that's a stupid change. I don't like it myself. Personally, I think it's bad. Mostly because it inconveniences me, and I failed to read the patch notes mentioning that apparently that was a thing. Of course, it's possible that they rejected it for a completely different reason that I, at this moment, don't understand. Oh my. Alright. War is ending in a reasonable fashion here. Probably going to want to fight these guys at some point. They're in the mountains, which is going to make it rather uncomfortable for me. But sometimes that's just life. Alright, 100%. Let's take all the land, which will cost me nothing. We'll take all their money, which is not much, but it's better than nothing. Revoke your cores on everything. Well, everything that belongs to me or one of my vassals. That way they shouldn't be able to possibly take them. I mean, I think it's going to be Persian separatists in this area anyway, but at least this means that they can't show up again. Which is good. Good for business. And obviously at this point, I'm not going to give anything to... not going to take any more land, or give any more land to our friend and vassal. I'm just going to core it all myself. Alright. That worked out rather nicely. I'm happy about how things turned out. I should probably kill this guy over here. Oh, where are you going? Yeah, he's probably going to do something annoying over there. Alright. Then you go over here, and you go over here. Kill him with kindness, I say. Except we're not being particularly kind now, are we? I could try converting some of this Vajarian stuff. I suppose I might as well keep anything that's Confucian, because we're probably, when we become king, we're going to become Confucian. Where the hell did you come from? That doesn't make any sense at all. Where did you come from? You better run. Yeah, you better run. Also, someone has joined the Protestant League, apparently. Our capital's not in Europe, so we can't really do anything about that. Where are you going? It looks like they're going to get attacked first. But if they survive... Yeah, I'll just go for the free base tax rather than converting. I feel so bad for Kiva. Alright, let's annex them. 1635. Almost a century. It's gonna suck. Actually, curiosity, did it kind of pick up at all? No. I probably wasn't refunded the points when they canceled, so that's rather unfortunate for me. You're not at war with anyone, you're not at war with anyone. I would really like to get a war going, but not likely to happen anytime soon, unfortunately. Let's see here. Money or colonists? We'll go for colonists, I think. Muscovy just gave us 60 ducats because they're awesome people who apparently love me. Oh my god, I'm making so much money. What is happening? How do I suddenly have a functioning economy? What has changed? Was there some underlying thing they changed in the game about how things are going? I can't believe I'm suddenly making so much money. It's ridiculous. Only a 4% penalty. I don't mind paying that too much. For the most part. I don't like paying more than I have to, but sometimes you have to pay these things. Let's see here. Heresy or more tech cost? Yeah, this one's obviously the better choice in that situation. I'm just gonna have to let this whole rebel problem in Kiva run its course, I think. How is Ming doing, by the way? Pretty much the same as always. I mean, what I'm thinking, and especially now that my economy seems to be getting ever stronger, is if I could build up to my force limit, and there's actually a lot of grassland and flat terrain, and since this fort is the only thing that's really a concern, basically what I'm thinking is I go to war with the Ming, I completely siege out Korea, and I guess in the peace deal just like take all their money and force them to break their alliance with the Ming or something. And since it's all flat terrain, the hope would be that I would be able to mostly, mind you, get a good thing going here. When it comes... Aw, you're just. I wish you were the opposite of just. It would be much more convenient for me. But, you know, things are not always meant to be... They're not always meant to be convenient for me, personally, so I have to get over myself. Truly a lesson we can all learn now and then in our lives. Probably. Maybe. Apparently there are Timurids around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Of course they're gonna wander into my land when I'm all the way on the other side of the world. Oh, that's their capital. I actually need to stop these rebels from sieging out the capital. Gosh darn. Separatists. Alright. Kill him, then him. Alright. Good. Run, kill him, he's gonna siege it out. Oh, no, I managed to get him first. Awesome. Ming discovered my spy network. Of course they did. We are now producing fish somewhere, which is always fun, I guess. People like fish. Fish are nice. I think I saw that say my vassal embraced colonialism. Which is good for them, I guess. Or was that the Ottomans who embraced it? Oh well. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Oh yeah, look at that. Rebels broke Kiva. Which is good. That should, I think, save them. For the most part. It's going to destroy them economically in some ways. But in other ways, it's going to result in better stuff for us. And one of my generals died. That's unfortunate. I really do want to go to war over here in India. But the sheer numbers are too much for me, especially since I can't convince the Ottomans to help me out. Would make my life easier, but I mean, come on. When have things ever been meant to be easy? Alright. Another key thing I'm going to have... Ooh, a level 2 trader who is 50% cheaper. Not going to be able to afford him. But... Oh, wait. Here's the trader. Who is half price. Right here. This guy has a lovely mustache. Hmm. Ooh, extra discipline. I like it. I like a lot of these things I'm seeing. If this guy was a level 1, I'd hire him, because we do still have problems with inflation. Yes. Alright. I could go to war with Shagate as well. Oh, also, right, I have tech to pick up over here. Alright, so good. We're ahead of time a bit. I'm not going to pick up any more tech from here on in, except possibly military tech. Everything else, I'm just going to focus on development so that we can get rid of this whole tech penalty for not having the printing press. Which, I feel like I've mentioned this at least once before. I find it funny, in a way, because I do believe the Chinese independently invented the printing press at a, you know, separately from the Europeans. Plus, technically, the printing press had been in production and it had been in common use for a fairly long time, I believe, by the time it was actually, like, by the, yeah, just compared to when it is showing up. I mean, it's not really, the whole printing press is a bit of a misnomer for what this particular institution is supposed to represent, which is just, I guess, the fact that the free flow of ideas that the printing press was enabled to unleash on the world did have some pretty noticeable effects on how people interacted with things, and how people were able to communicate their ideas and their feelings, and so on and so forth. You know, I'm going to let this keep going for a little while. I'm going to build the... Oh, nice. Free points. I think I'm going to go ahead and build the palace, because that extra horde unity would be nice, but I want to get the most of it, so I'm going to wait for this to tick down as much as possible. Alright, Muscovy is no longer a great power. That's unfortunate for them. We have people throwing themselves on our pikes. I'm not going to pick that up yet. We're actually reasonably close to this, which will allow us to build even bigger people. Plus, our next idea will actually give us more cavalry combat ability, which is also pretty damn useful. Okay, we went ahead and built the palace. Excellent, alright. All kinds of horde unity, good stuff, fun times all around. Let's see. Traveling Sufis, huh? I don't know. Ilanhala and Geogi. Okay, these are names I have no business even attempting to pronounce. It is Tangri. Alright, that's unfortunate. Kinda wish it had picked a province that wasn't already. Alright, fine, we'll do that. I guess. Oh boy. Interesting times, really. Interesting times. I'm actually also almost wondering to myself if by the time this episode goes live, if 1.19 will be in its like official full release or not. Might be. Might not be. We'll see, I guess, is the real thing there. Cyber is still allied with Russia, which is a thing now. Excuse me. Russia now is Russia. It's not Muscovy anymore. They have evolved to their final form. Or maybe it's not even their final form. Who knows? We have renewed our loan again, because renewing loans is awesome, apparently. Wait, I have 311 ducats. How do I have this money? I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't think I'm complaining. Let's see. Yeah, I am eventually going to want a plantation here. Because I can get manufactories to spawn over here if I have a manufactory and have a really well-developed capital that's better than everyone else's capital. Probably. Yasugi doesn't like me. That's okay. I mean, the thing is, I can't actually get over there. Because their navy is bigger than me. I'm waiting. I am waiting for the war between Japan and Yasugi. That's apparently never going to happen. Oh, you want to conquer Okinawa? No, don't do that. I mean, Ryukyu. They're supposed to be awesome. You can't take out Ryukyu. I mean, how else will they eventually conquer the world and form the Free Mountains? Well, I mean, they're not really forming the Free Mountains, but anyway, that's an entirely unrelated topic, referencing the fun and shenanigans you can get up to with Ryukyu over there. I'm gonna build one more horsey. We have a lot of horsies, but we need more. And as awesome as our economy is, it can't quite hold up to the awesomeness of all the horses that we need. But we're actually getting close. And with that in mind, now that I think about it, maybe the time has come to just destroy the Ming. Where is that? That's up here. Alright, we're gonna... What are these guys? You know what? I am gonna do this, because these are relatively undeveloped provinces anyway. Alright. Okay, I don't know. I just don't know. Let's see. 67 and 58. Okay, so I can boost this back up so we can save even more money soon enough. I'm hopeful that all the horses I'm building are not going to be too over the top and crazy and destroy my economy. I mean, I'm building 8 more horses, apparently. Where am I building these horses, though? Oh, here they are. Okay, I've zoomed out too much. Also, it's definitely time to wrap this episode up. So, for the time being, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.